Proper language or gestures. Starting at shooting guard, 6'4".
We welcome you to Noche Enabia here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Look at the Lakers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course the Rockets, a couple spots below.
And you know, Houston, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
And now the Lakers starting group. White is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's MP. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Shepard in at the point guard. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Got that one up quick. Lewis has got 5 points so far.
MP looking solid from there.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts, and that's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy wins. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So we're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Here's Doncic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Doncic, no good on the free throw.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Brooks with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Out to White. Lewis outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green finds Brooks. Thompson sets the pick for Brooks. Off target from three-point range. And so, MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Lets it go with a three. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
First in shooting percentage, and they're also first in the league in fewest turnovers. Extremely smart group of guys in terms of how they execute and really take care of the ball.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. Şengün with the ball. Defended by Reeves. Şengün no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And Green gets it to go.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Lakers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Buries it from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Raptors was phenomenal. He contributed 61 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Kept alive. And another shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Reeves. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Şengün with a screen on Reeves. Brooks with the bucket. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. A 3 from MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Here's Şengün. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break, and the 3-point. And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
They've got Fisher. Cam Whitmore is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Iguodala in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Green with a screen for Whitmore. And he banks in the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Iguodala. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
It's stolen by Eason. Outside, Fisher. Back to Green. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's the screen. Whitmore. And the 3 off target.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Here's Whitmore. Driving in, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Austin Reeves picks one up.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Kobe White in for Austin Reeves. And he sinks the second. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing, MP. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 11. Now Thompson. Hasn't made one yet. Got loose. Pass to Şengün. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. The Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Down low, here's Thompson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Los Angeles leading by 11. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Toronto. Pass to Whitmore. And some nice passing there by Houston. The shot by Thompson, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Lewis kicks to White. Back to Lewis. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Lewis has got 26.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Rockets trail by 16. Outside, Green. A 3-ball. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. He is dropping that 3-ball with remarkable consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Green against Doncic. And that one's good. Green's got 7 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Sinks the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And Thompson throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And the first half is now in the books. Lakers lead by 15. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half court.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Well, I think of Houston. They're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And that concludes halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Doncic. Andre Drummond is out there with Lewis. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pass to Şengün. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Back to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Screen by Şengün. Nice shot by Brooks.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Lewis on the wing. The three connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. A moment now to check out some numbers for Cam Whitmore.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
White trying to get open. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 41.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And here is Brooks. 11 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And MP with the basket on the assist by White. Lewis has got 11 points in the quarter.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Good on the bucket. MP's got 47 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Houston moving it around. Brooks with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brooks has got 14 points for the game. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-5 run. And here's MP for 3. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in this game. Great Kentucky native Reed Sheppard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Back to Brooks. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, it's huge for this team when Brooks gets hot because he's kind of the emotional barometer for this club. It fires everybody else up.
Here's MP. It's good. MP's got 49 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White against Green. Thompson a screen on White. And Green gets it to go.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
MV getting it done for Los Angeles. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Foot on the gas.
Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Sheppard in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Sengun. Green passes to Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Sengun finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
Here's MP. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Lewis has got 56 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Thompson sets the pick for Brooks. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
And he gets it to go.
Look, when a guy heats up like MP has here, you got to keep feeding the fire, man.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Out to the right wing. Sengun against Brown. Sengun kicks to Brooks. Another miss by Houston. LA's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Screen by Şengün. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Portis. MP outside. Comes up empty down low. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled